Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. Pay attention to what this defense attorney has to say. Just might say on y'all.
All right, let's talk more about federal investigations and cell phones. I just finished up a case where an individual had rented a car from Alamo or Hertz, and what they did was when they got in the car, they decided to pair their phone to the car. So it was either through USB or Bluetooth, and the phone then downloaded all of their contacts, their geo-tracking. They had their Waze attached to it, so they kind of knew where that phone has been in terms of the addresses that were typed into Maps and Waze, and it auto-populated to the car. This individual is being followed, and when the individual returned the car back to Hertz, the feds then seized the vehicle, downloaded the data that was downloaded from the phone in the vehicle, and they essentially had his contact list, geo-tracking, where he has been by maps and Waze and addresses he's typed in. And in some instances, not in this one, but they can even get what your Google searches are or what you searched on certain other platforms, Yahoo, etc. I always suggest not plugging into a rental car, not having a Bluetooth in a rental car. So be smart when you have your phone and a rental car, and think about those things before you do it.
Listen, Ubuntu Apparel. Y'all already know, man. Make sure y'all go to the website. Today's video, y'all already know what it's about. We're going to jump right into it. If you're on YouTube, go right below, man. You can click the link, go right to the store. Order y'all something. Please help support me, man. That's all I'm asking. And to my monthly subscribers, my monthly members, thank y'all so much. What I want y'all to understand is this, right? The crazy part is you bust your ass to go work to buy a car just to spy on you. You bust your ass going to work to buy a television that indoctrinates you, that programs you, controls your perception. So what I'm trying to explain to y'all is this. There's a loop in this system. And this explains why we're so in the position we are in. It has nothing to do with God. This has everything to do with a group of people that has an agenda. This man just told you that if you plug your phone to a car, a newer car, whether it's a rental car, your car, it doesn't matter, it gives off all this data. I told y'all, data is more important than oil. The data business, they sell your data. For them to be able to download your contacts, know everywhere you went, do all this and this, you're playing a game you can't win. That's why I say it's crazy when I hear people speaking about this, you know, when 21 Savage was talking about, man, forget the streets. And it's true. Then you had a lot of other people coming behind him like, oh, no, it ain't forget the streets. They love the streets. Bro, you playing a game you can't win, but you going to prison, bro. You going to prison, dog. This is like what I want people to understand, right? The crazy part is these same motherfucking people are the ones that put the drugs on the streets. You have to understand this whole system, bro. You're playing this is the hamster on the wheel. You're playing a game you can't win. It's designed for you to lose. It has nothing to do with God. It has nothing to do with nothing. They came up with, let's put it all in a nutshell. They came up with a system where you need paper money that they control, they print, not God's money. God's money is resources, gold, different material. That's what God created. No, man took those same materials and came up with some paper money. So now you need their money, meaning you have to go to them for everything. This is their system. They put drugs on the streets to make sure that you stay dumb, deaf, and blind. You poison people, to make sure you just stay in this hamster wheel. And when they put the drugs on the streets and you go get those drugs and sell them to make money that they say you need, right? It's always money, the dangling carrot. They lock you up in their jails and charge you money and do this shit all over again. They promote this American dream where you gotta have a big house, a big car, and when you go get the car is spying on you. You can't spy on them, but they can spy on you. Like I say, who's monitoring the monitors. You're playing a game you can't win. And this has nothing to do with God. This is man. God put all us here as men. And a group of men have fooled our ass to play their game. And I say this, when you die, God gonna say you're a damn fool for listening to them people. For letting them people fool you and tell you to go vote for their system, to tell you that you got to go to the hospital to heal yourself, to tell you, and it ain't that you're a damn fool, it's just the fact that they got to your consciousness, or they got to your understanding of life first. They told you, oh, you got to go to the hospital, boy. They told you, you got to go to CVS, you got to take this shot, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to go to school. Man, them folk lied to us, man, and still lying to us, man. This shit is a cesspool, homie. You must unlearn and relearn and get around like-minded people, because they understand that energy just transfers, it doesn't disappear. So if you're around cesspool-minded people or programmed people of this society, it'll wear off on you. It'll wear off on you. I just had a conversation with one of the biggest music artists in the world. I'm not going to say his name. But we talked yesterday. And it's the same thing we talked about. Being around people that will program you in ways you don't understand. They know this, you don't. You playing a game you can't win, man. If a defense attorney telling you, when you plug your phone up in a car and they take all your data, I mean, by law ain't shit. What is law? Law is what man came up with. This ain't God's law. This man's law. And every law that is made is only to protect the politicians, the motherfucking, the Wall Street motherfuckers, the bankers. It ain't to protect the people. It's to protect them. I told y'all, man, law enforcement is the first protection of the enemy. The first layer of the enemy. And it's a damn shame. These motherfuckers put us in a society, lied to us, and basically created this false fiction of created this false ass way of life. Oh, you gotta go to church every Sunday. You must praise this. You must believe in that. You must do this. You must don't do that. Like, they gave you a handcrafted script to go by. And you do this every day. I say this in the most simplistic way so that you can understand it's not that difficult to go past this veil. We wasn't put here to work and make money. We wasn't. They told us this shit. As you see, their judicial system is fucked up, incriminating, like, they coercing you to do shit, and it's entrapment. Like, they know that everybody gonna have a phone. This is how people communicate. And I know some people gonna be like, well, you shouldn't do wrong. What the fuck is wrong? What is your definition of wrong? They gave it to you. You don't think what they're doing to people is wrong? The shit you've seen in these Epstein files is wrong? What they're doing to our children is wrong in school? Teaching them how to sway one way when it comes to gender. You don't think that's wrong? You don't think it's wrong to take us and force us to go to school, to be brainwashed, to lie to us, to feed us this fucked up food? You don't think that's wrong? America would tell you to be honest, but that motherfucking whore ain't never been honest a day in her life. And people are starting to pick up on this shit, but it's not your fault. Man, you were brainwashed like a motherfucker. They lied to you too. They actually said that my skin color is black, when in actuality, black really means pale. Oh, you lying, duck. You don't know what you're talking about, duck. Go look it up. Black's Law Dictionary. The word black really means pale. They came up with these church codes so that we cannot identify ourselves in order to claim our land. What I'm telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen, is I speak out of love and concern for all of us. You've seen enough of my videos, man. I just want to bring to the light that we've been born in a world where a group of people have fucked us all. Lied to us, man. You know what I'm saying? Made us watch cartoons and, oh, you're supposed to eat 3 times a day. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. All to control us, bro. And we did it. We did what they say do. We don't know no better, bro. We feel as though if we don't have a government that we won't be able to coincide. We won't be able to come up with ways to better articulate conflict and all these different, that's a lie. These people lied to us, bro. They lied. Listen, man, put your comments on the bottom of this video. Say whatever you have to say, respectfully. It's just every time I think about this shit, man, I just think, like, what if we lived where we didn't have to pay bills? Why the fuck do we gotta pay to live? Why we gotta pay for water? Why we gotta pay for fruits? Why do we have to be in a system that is being controlled, that puts us in a position to where we can or can't have something? It basically makes life, unpleasant. We shouldn't have to do this shit, bro. Everybody should own a piece of land and be able to hold that land down until they deceased, and then the next person comes and uses it. How could you be dead and still own something? I say, man, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And I just think about people that's over in countries, man. Them people will never be able to well, they enjoy things because they have a different way of seeing things. Because we will be over here in America, man, and we won't acknowledge the fact we can breathe, acknowledge the fact we can walk. It just make us pay attention to all type of other shit. You have people that be depressed and feel away, and it's like, bro, you got everything you need. They just don't have the programming. America programs you that if you don't have this type of money, you're not a man. If you're not taking care of this and doing that, you're not a man. If this and that and that, you're not a woman. And this and that, they gave us that script, bro. They lied to us, G. Lied to us, man. Make sure y'all put your comments on the bottom of this video, man. I love y'all. And like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. But just think about what I'm telling y'all, man. These people handcrafted a script. They edited a script and said, this is what you should be doing in this life. This didn't come from God. This came from a group of people that own everything they say you need. They own all the underwear companies. They own all the bras and, you know, the socks and the shoes, the cars, the buildings. Everything they say we need in this life, they own it. So we have to go to them for all this shit. And most people can't see, they can't seem to wake up out what I'm saying. We're not supposed to live like this, bro. We're not. I'll get with y'all on the next one, man. Peace.